NBC29 forecast.
Well, hello June, but we know it's April the 5th, but these were our highs across the region today, almost flirting with 90-degree temperatures, basically 20, almost 25 degrees above average for this time of year, and it will be a mild overnight, and we're only going to fall back into the 60s to around 70. 85 currently at the airport, southerly wind at 21. We've had gusts certainly a little higher than that. The air mass beginning to climb up a little more in terms of the humidity. 80 the current reading at the Valley Airport in Weir's Cave. Southerly winds there at 11, touching 83 for the high today. 85 still in Orange, 83 there in Palmyra, same in Dillwyn, 79 in Waynesboro, 80 currently in Stanton. Hey, if you gaze skyward tonight, you'll get to see April's full moon. It actually becomes full as we go past midnight, but watch it rise. It'll come up shortly after 7:20 this evening. The sun will be setting around 7:40, but it will certainly be nice. It's called the pink moon because of the phlox, the ground phlox this time of year. Take a look at our overnight lows. I mean, if these were forecasted high temperatures, that would be, hey, more April-like. But these are our morning lows, upper 60s to around 70. More cloud cover builds in, and then we'll catch some breaks tomorrow. It'll still be a warm afternoon, low and mid 80s, upper 70s to the west, but there will be some afternoon showers or a few storms developing anytime after the noontime hour and east till maybe about 6 o'clock, especially across the Piedmont. And we are outlooked for the potential for severe weather. Much of the mid-Atlantic tomorrow is under a marginal risk. That's 1 on the scale of 1 to 5 for severe weather. The main threat being damaging wind gusts, 58 miles per hour or greater, potentially some hail, but again, those are the main threats. So we're not expecting widespread rain. We're not expecting widespread severe weather, but that threat is there for at least isolated severe here for Thursday. Cold front comes through tomorrow night, and then we knock the temperatures down to more like late March, early April levels, with temperatures in the upper 50s and low 60s here for Good Friday with a lot of cloud cover. A cloudy day on Saturday. We're only going to hang out in the low and mid 50s. Right now for Easter Sunday, we should clear those skies out. The morning could begin with some patchy frost for some in the 30s to around 40. Afternoon highs for many of us in the low to mid 60s, but it should be a pleasant day here on Sunday. Things are quiet on NBC29's Doppler radar. There's still a small chance of a shower, thunder shower, especially west of the Blue Ridge as we get closer toward the next several hours, maybe up till about midnight. But all the action is well to our west, and this is part of the ongoing severe weather. These are ongoing severe thunderstorm watch boxes that extend from Ohio all the way down to Louisiana, and there's a big contrast in temperature. Snow winding down across Minnesota. They had blizzard conditions yesterday across the Dakotas, and you look at the contrast with the temperatures right now, you can see the big difference. We've got the 80s out ahead of the front. We've got temperatures that are along the front are basically in the 60s, and then it cools off into the 40s and 50s behind the actual cold front. So there could be something stray early tonight, mainly out to the west, but then as we move into tomorrow morning, lots of clouds. We should break out into some sunshine, and then we'll watch for some of these showers and storms that may materialize, especially after noon and beyond, and they'll work across the region. Some of those could produce some damaging winds, and then we'll begin to clear out in terms of the rain as we move into Friday, but the clouds will linger. We'll have more of an easterly wind, so that's going to keep us on the cool side of things as we finish out the week. Temperatures in the 60s to around 70 tonight. There's a look at the Michael and Son 7-day forecast. We'll watch for some storms tomorrow afternoon as the front bears closer, and then we cool those numbers back down to more like late March, early April levels as we move into Friday and the Easter weekend. But right now, Easter trending dry and should be a lot sunnier than the next 2 days for Friday and Saturday.
All right, sounds nice. Thank you so much, Eric.